meet me at the door.
This is a big test for Mr Abbott.
I can see you crystal clear.
The Prime Minister has turned to Tony Abbott to try to salvage her asylum seeker policy.
And on this occasion, I hope he passes the test.
Julia Gillard needs Tony Abbott's help.
Order!
And she's got a funny way of asking for it.
Bleat, bleat, bleat from the opposition.
So far, the coalition's making no promises.
Will the opposition support the right of executive government to have offshore processing or not? Yes, no.
We are supportive of strengthening the position of offshore processing.
We say yes. What do you say?
But clearly we're not going to give the government a blank cheque.
Why is the Prime Minister persisting with a policy that has been rejected by the High Court and many in her own party?
That was the right policy then, and it is the right policy now.
Drop the anywhere but Nauru policy.
We will use that legal authority to implement the arrangement with Malaysia and to have a processing centre in Nauru. So Malaysia and PNG, and the Leader of the Opposition supports processing in Nauru.
Malaysia is a proven failure. Nauru is a proven success.
Nauru won't work. It won't have the deterrence effect of the Malaysia arrangement.
Malaysia is not offshore processing. Malaysia is offshore dumping.
It is a virtual turnaround of boats.
She says she is asking us to adopt a particular policy.
All I get is bile from you, was what the Leader of the Opposition said to me.
The Prime Minister is abusing us to adopt a particular policy.
If the Leader of the Opposition has problems with statements made by me, well, poor Petal.
The government thinks Tony Abbott will eventually get on board.
A precious petal and someone who is alternately a person of monstrous arrogance.
You'll back the legislation if the PM asks nicely.
But what if he says no?
Well, I'm going to keep putting that position to the Leader of the Opposition.
I would not bet my house on Tony Abbott being bipartisan.
When those boats start arriving, Tony Abbott will be responsible.
If she wants us to support policy, she'd better get her policy to resemble what we think is in the national interest.